Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be about closure. Closure is so important for some people because it's a way of closing a cycle. When we say closure, what does that even mean? Sometimes when we go through hurtful situations, hurtful experiences, when we go through trauma, we be like, oh, we need closure, or that individual did me dirty, I need an apology from the individual to be able to move on, to make peace, to find closure. Girl, closure comes from within. When you're able to make peace with the situation and make peace with who you were in that situation and the way you reacted and the way things evolved, we are able to make closure with that situation. Sometimes we be looking for closure in situations, in people, in environments, when truly the closure comes from within. The closure comes from within with making peace with the environment of the situation or the experiences we have gone through. If you wasn't ready for that experience or that situation or that pain or that hurt or that trauma, you would not have gone through it. Sometimes we go through pain, hurt, trauma in able to be a light for someone else, in order to be a guidance for someone else and be like, babe, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's trauma and we've got to overcome it. But sometimes you've got to be that inspiration for someone else. And sometimes it'd be hard. It'd be hard when you're crying yourself to sleep. It'd be hard when you have anxiety. It'd be hard when you have PTSD. It'd be hard when you're self-harming. It'd be hard when you're taking drugs. It'd be hard when you're dating someone back to back in order to find someone in them, when in reality you need to be finding yourself also. So from my hurt, pain, trauma, I've just become a more empathic individual. I've just become more gentle. I've become more loving. But what does that mean? That means my standards are sky high in order to not repeat. Not everyone, I believe not everyone should have access to you. Simple. Not everyone should have access to you, and you can love someone from afar. You can love someone without having them in your life. You can love someone without being in contact with them. You can love someone with just sending them good intentions and sometimes praying for them. Like, where it be friendships, where it be relationships, where it be business partners, where it be family as well. We don't have time to be reliving the past. We don't have time to be continuing with the same patterns, right? Because if you don't heal, if you don't heal your pain, trauma, you're going to repeat the same cycles until you learn from it. How do you know you've healed? How do you know you've healed? How do you know you've overcome that situation, whatever that may be? You know by the people you attract. You know by your thoughts, your feelings, your actions as well. Sometimes when we're hurt, we attract hurt people, and it can seem amazing, but it's the wounded attracts the wounded. When we have finally healed, we attract, you can tell in the quality of people that come into your life, and their vibration, their vibe, their energy, and how just sweet they are, how gentle they are, right? That's how you know you're doing something right. The world, the universe, God will start sending you messages in, like, where it be angel numbers, where it be a video, where it be a message from a friend, like, hey babes, I appreciate you, you're so gentle, oh, I can't wait to see you again. I just knowing that you're special, knowing that you're valuable, knowing that you are much more than your pain, hurt and trauma that you've gone through. If someone doesn't appreciate you, your value doesn't depend if someone appreciates you or not, right? It's like giving, okay, let's give the example of Shakira. Let's give, because she was like a Casio and a Rolex, she changed me for a Casio. So it's like saying giving two watches to someone that doesn't know how to read the time, giving them a Rolex and giving them a Casio. They don't know the worth because they don't know how to read the time. It's like giving someone a car that has never seen a car before, yeah? Where you give them a Rolls Royce, or where you give them, I don't really know about cars, Polo, Peugeot, Quicks, what's the other little cute car? Quicks, like, I don't know, but you get the point. If they don't know the value of the car, they won't be able to choose wisely. It's like dropping a diamond for a pebble. You knew what you had, maybe you didn't know, and you just dropped it, but that's not your issue. If someone doesn't know how to appreciate you, that's not your issue. Your issue is that making sure that you have them boundaries, making sure that you have that self-love, making sure that you have that self-respect, in order for that people that come into your life, you be like, oh baby, red flag. It's not you, it's me. Like, my boundaries be like, we can't be chilling, you can't be in my presence, you can't be in my energy. And sometimes your energy will just repel people, just reject it. So it's just knowing to have your standards high, your self-love, your self-respect and your self-worth. Listen, this world will try and test you, will try and test your insecurity, will try and test your self-love, will try and test your self-worth in everything, whether it be a job, a career, a friend, a family member, everything. So you gotta be always in touch with where am I, how am I doing, how am I feeling, where am I feeling low, and what are we doing today, and working on you always. You are your own best friend. Sometimes people say, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love someone else? And people be talking about it, but people really don't be acting upon it. But that's when you see. Another thing, you need to be able to heal in order to recognize opportunities. My question to you is saying that I need you to heal in order for you to be able to receive the opportunities that come your way, whether it be in love, relationship, business. In order for you to, once you get in a good relationship, once you meet a good guy, once you meet a good girl, for you not to be able to sabotage it. Because sometimes when we're not healed and we have this trauma, we have this hurt, we sabotage it. We just wreck it up because we're be trust issues, we're be unhealed trauma, we're be unhealed hurt. So it's just knowing that if you don't heal, you're going to sabotage something amazing, the potential of something beautiful taking place, whether it be a business, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a partnership, whether it be a collab, whether it be love, whether it be a marriage, it's just knowing where do you stand with you. Because another thing that I see is that people break up and they don't even heal, and they're going back to back dating. Babe, you haven't even healed, you haven't even sat with yourself. What do you like, what don't you like, you just attach yourself to this individual, and now that individual's gone, you're left in a heap of mess. So my question to you is, where do you stand? How are you dealing with your trauma? How are you looking for closure? Make peace with who you are as an individual and the person that you was. Remember, people change, seasons change, the weather changes. So it's just knowing that you need to be a better you than you were yesterday, a better you than how you handled the situation, a better you than if you handled the situation with anger, with resentment, with pain, with sorrow, with grudges as well. Babe, I can be petty. Like, I'm not out here, I'm like the pettiest girl. You hurt me, like, don't be testing my gangster be. But it's just knowing that, do you need a reaction in every situation? Does that person deserve your time and your energy the way that they should? If someone's trying to hurt you or trying to get a reaction from you, is it really worth it to be in their presence, or for them to be in your presence and try and make things work? Sometimes, like, some people need a certain someone that's more suited to them. So it's like knowing and identifying that you are not for everyone and they are not for you as well, right? So people be like, what does that even mean? Like, but everyone be doing it. Babe, that's not everyone. I'm not for everyone and everyone isn't for you. And it's just knowing that. What does that even mean? That means you are not for everyone, means that you're not the average person. I'm trying to say is that you're 1 in a million. That means that 1 in a million, you shouldn't be trying to settle. Just because everyone's getting married doesn't mean you should be like just dating for the sake of dating. The day that you're gonna date is gonna be intentional. The day that you're gonna get married is intentional. The day that and another thing, don't be so easily impressed by money. I see people be easily impressed by money, and it's like you've just given your heart, body and soul, and it's like, what have you got in return? Like, you just got mad insecurities, you just got mad trauma, you're just entertaining something for a lifestyle. And it's like, what happens when it all goes? Like, it's not worth it, all this tout, all this hype. Like, are you okay? Like, what, you're self-numbing, you're self-harming, you're just your glow is dim. So it's knowing that, where do you stand and what are you easily impressed by? What are your values? Where are you going? What are your goals? Always make sure you're working on you, healing you to attract a better you, and the experiences and the information and the life experience that you need to be a better you, to be able to inspire others, to educate others. Before you know it, there's always going to be someone that's looking up to you. I'm going to leave you with, like, heal with you. And sometimes that means letting go of certain situations, letting go of people, letting go of environments, letting go of careers, letting go of jobs, letting go of promotions, letting go of whatever costs you your peace. It's not that deep. Like, if it's costing you your peace, if it's costing you your mental health, if it's costing you your self-love, your self-worth, baby, that ain't really your thing. That ain't really it. Like, that job ain't it. That career ain't it. And people be like, oh yeah, like, the money, babe. You are you, and you should be making your own money, in the sense that you have gifts and you are good at someone. So self-discovering and knowing what you're good at, right? So we good, you good, we good, everyone's good, but just making sure that you are gentle on you. Society will feed off your insecurities. Plastic surgery and the beauty industry is $1 billion industry, so people be feeding off our insecurities. Like, they be telling us, oh, we need extensions, we need lashes, we need lip fillers, we need plastic surgery, whatever whatever that may need in order to fit a criteria to look cute. Babe, you are it just the way you are. You are it natural. You are it just messy hair, no makeup, just the way you are. You are beautiful. And I leave you with that. If this video helped in any type of way, say I appreciate you, I want some more content. Give me a like, give me a rainbow, give me a heart. I love it all. So have a beautiful day. It's your girl Aleha. Bye.